to have my laptop booted up.
That's fair enough, my man. I really don't see there being a lot of rolls tonight unless something goes very, very wrong.
I got my character sheet and dice anyway.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, let me read where acceleration.
I can't even get into Roll20. I'm on my phone. I can't even get in D&D Beyond. I can look at my sheet, actually.
All right, that's fine. That's fair. You can just watch Schizo's stream.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Blinken and Brax and me are the only ones in here. So that means we're all ready to go, right?
I think
God
so.
damn, my computer Google Chrome just started doing this thing where, like, randomly when I switch tabs, it'll, like, follow the mouse cursor and refresh the screen below it and nothing above it.
Oh, that's
It's
weird.
so weird. It's bizarre.
Oh, like it'll refresh the same page when you're trying to open a new page?
No, when I move the mouse cursor up, the part above the mouse will be where the page was, but the part below will be updating live. And then if I move the mouse up, the part, like, it's really weird. Maybe I can show it to you in a recording. It's just weird. I've never seen that happen before, except on, like, really old computers. But
Your
okay.
computer's possessed. Do cocaine about it, man.
Oh, fuck, I hope it's not. Cocaine actually makes me sleepy. It's weird.
Can't relate. Haven't
Called
tried it yet.
Called an adverse reaction. Probably means I have ADHD. Okay, this is it, guys. The moment that changes the entire campaign. When last we left off, the Half-Pints engaged in a daring heist to get Victoro Castellanter into the basement of El Torchel Academy and finish him off once and for all, and also get the golden axe from Tenzuro. They were very successful, but the fight did not go as planned. Victoro and Amala made a deal with the salesman for 15% of the entirety of the Vault of Dragons if he helped them. The salesman agreed and gave them both incredible power and transformed their willing sacrifice of a son, Tenzuro, into a bone devil. The Xanathar joined the fight. He took out some goons. He was on your side and helping you. And Thorgrin, with his chains that had the silence spell on them, managed to put the hurt on Victoro Castellanter a lot. Victoro was getting down to just 1 health point. That's what y'all had him at. And he looked over at Avi, the salesman, and promised him 50% of the Vault of Dragons if the salesman would teleport Amala and Victoro away. The salesman was just about to snap his fingers and make that deal with Victoro when Thorgrin piped up and said, 51. The salesman sensed that a negotiation was imminent. He raised his hands, he froze time, he moved his hands through the air and rearranged the entire battlefield. He is now sitting, relaxed, smoking this ruby pipe in his mouth, sitting on this demonic throne chair that is in front of this statue of a man with robes with snakes coming out of the sleeves. Around him is Lady Amala Castellanter, Lord Victoro Castellanter, Thorgrin, Inchi, Huel, and Blinken, as well as the Xanathar and Schemo Weirdbottle. It seems that the only people immune from his time stop right now are the people that he has made deals with. In the middle of negotiation, Thorgrin tried to intimidate Victoro, saying, come help us get to the vault and we'll give you back your daughter, accidentally revealing to Xanathar that it was the Half-Pints who kidnapped Elzerna Castellanter and framed Xanathar. In the middle of all this negotiation, Xanathar tried to strike at you guys and the salesman, but the salesman used his suggestive words to force Xanathar to stop. And in the middle of the negotiations, he turned to Schemo and said, "Hey, Schemo, do you want to get in on this? You all owe me 50%, revealing that the Doom Raiders had promised the salesman 50% of the Vault of Dragons in order to buy back the soul of their bandmate Froggy. Schemo had been keeping that from you, and he felt ashamed and embarrassed by it, but he held on to that secret. When you guys all turned to him and asked why, he said, while crying, he didn't know what he was going to do. He just didn't know what he was going to do." Lord Victoro Castellanter looks at the salesman and says, "Avi, get us out of here! 55%! Now!" The salesman looks over to the Half-Pints. The salesman also froze Xanathar and Schemo when it was very clear they weren't going to get in on the negotiation. So the Xanathar is behind you, frozen, in this look of rage straight at you, the half-pints. Schemo is frozen, wiping a tear from his face. Victoros says, 55%! Now, Avi! The salesman looks at you. What do you do?
I'm going to huddle the guys together.
Okay.
Okay.
One
Huddle
moment.
together with you.
I think
Huh?
we go for 60 and he blinds Xanathar.
Oh,
Do we have
What
to
do
go
you
after
mean?
Xanathar?
He wants to kill us right now.
Not me. I'm a good
No, no,
employee.
you're with us. No, you're with us. He wants to kill you right now.
But no, I've done as Xanathar said.
Yes,
I-
but we kind of pissed him off, and you're with us.
I can talk him down. Don't you worry.
Mm-hmm.
Inchi,
Yeah,
you
we can
look
take
over
them down.
at your
I mean, what?
shoulder. Inchi, you look over at your shoulder to the Xanathar, this massive eyeball, this scaly purple creature with 9 floaty tentacle eyeballs on his face, and it's frozen in rage. He has rows and rows of razor-sharp teeth, drool coming out of one side of his mouth, and you notice that his big eye, the one he really sees out of, is looking straight at you in this fit of rage.
And she gives him a thumbs up and then holds a finger up like 1 moment.
Ain't she, man? He's pretty scary looking. You might not want to be doing that.
I can talk him down. Just he just needs a minute.
What if there's a
Since
forgetful
we're-
spell so that we can make it forget?
Well, Inchi,
Yeah.
here's the thing. He also can't look at you angrily if we blind him. So you're okay there. He
Okay.
wouldn't be you.
Oh, that's just gonna get him more angry if he's blind.
Yeah, but he won't see you.
I think I can talk to him. I think I can.
Inchi, how would you like to become the new one of the new crime lords of water? Do you want to run the Thieves Guild?
Oh, for God's sakes!
This is your chance. You can bring your family into the guild without any issues. Set up job. You can hook them up. Inchi, the crime lord. Inchi, the boss.
I don't want to be the boss. Just
You can put someone below you to do your job for you, and you can do whatever you want. You're the boss. No one's going to stop you. You can do whatever you want.
I just need them
Well,
safe.
Speaking
I just need
theoretically here,
The salesman perks up and says, "Going once."
we need to up the bid. We need to up the bid. He said 55%. How much are we at? I don't even know which percent anymore.
We're talking collective here. He said 55. We can do 56 to keep him here, but I say we up to 60 and blind Xanathar.
Or make him forget.
It's already one thing that we're making deals with this guy. Why are we trying to blind my boss?
He's okay. You remember how we burnt down that warehouse and blamed the Ruby Rabbits?
I wasn't there.
Yeah, well, we blamed
Yeah,
the
that was
Thieves
us.
Guild.
That was me. And I'm going to point to
And-
Blinken.
You know that time where we were in the sewers and then the Thieves Guild got found by the guards that were chasing us?
Maybe.
Yeah, that one's on the Thieves Guild. They chased me, but they can link me to that. That one was
I'm not-
purpose.
I'm not helping this deal with this guy.
Okay, hold on.
That's
We've
up
not
to
heard
you.
the legends of
That's up to you.
Xanathar. He could literally make
Okay.
another version of himself. Make that one heal his other eyeball, then there'll be 2 Xanathars. And then turn your skin inside out.
I can talk to him
Okay.
both.
All right. If Inchi is out, what y'all have to do is beat 55% of 1,000,000, which is 550,000 gold coins. If Inchi doesn't make this deal, then that will be split amongst the remaining 3.
I still think we should do 60 and at least make Xanathar forget about this entire encounter. How's that sound, Inchi?
Yes. I'm scared for my
At
life.
least make him forget.
Will it work?
Will it work?
The salesman says, "Oh, I really shouldn't tell you this. I'm going to tell you anyway. I just love telling things. Yes, I can do whatever the fuck I want."
There you go.
Okay. He will forget. We get to finish Victoro. What about his wife? What are we gonna do with his wife?
Getting mauled by her
Wasn't
son.
she being mauled? Yeah, is she being mauled right now?
Yeah, as soon as this negotiation stops, everybody will go back to where they were. and Amala was about to be devoured by her bone devil son.
Yes, just
Okay,
leave
so
Mon Cherie to her
the only-
demise.
The only thing we have to worry about is a bone devil, and we're all in peak condition right now. I say we do the Xanathar forgets this situation and get him out of here, so we can just finish off what's here.
Okay, I mean, I'm
Okay.
good with that.
Yeah, I'm in with 60%.
Okay, if we're not
If you wanna
hurting
stop at the 16.
Xanathar, I
We're not hurting
I can
Xanathar.
help. Okay.
We're not hurting Xanathar. He will forget. He will be gone.
Okay.
And all we have to do is kill that bone devil.
Easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, didn't we just... Oh, never mind.
No, y'all need to be very clear about what you're asking of the salesman, because I will hold you to it.
Okay.
So if you have questions, ask them now. And just for the drama of it, the salesman goes, going twice?
I was gonna say, can we convince this Bone Devil to help us? Like, isn't he just gonna kill everybody in this room if we just leave?
He's a psychopath, and now he's a devil. He's a devil psychopath. That is bad.
He
Bad
still kind of
needs to
remembers
die.
me, but yeah.
But for the deal, okay, 60%, remove Xanathar from the building, away from us, make it so he forgets this ever happened in our involvement.
Okay.
Keep the Castellanter here, and no funny business with him or his wife. Final deal all round, and do not attempt to negotiate with any one of us anymore. Party agreement.
You're adding so much to that.
I am. But you said
Yeah,
to be specific.
Keeps going.
You said to be specific.
Yeah, I don't know how you got add more from that.
Specific? Details!
Okay. All right.
We discussed it while we were
Everybody-
huddling. You couldn't hear it.
Yeah, everybody agreed on those terms?
Can you include my mom? He's been trying to make deals with her. I don't like it. Make him stop, please.
Everyone else
I don't
in
have to be
agreement?
included.
Of course.
Yeah.
Make him forget all of that.
Okay, all of that, including Inchi's parents and Inchi.
Parent.
Okay.
Okay. You turn to the salesman and he says, I like you guys. I really like you guys. And 60%. Mwah. Oh, that's so beautiful. I like that a lot. Little hitch though. Because of my deal with Xanathar in his casino, I can't really physically move him around. That's one of the things that he agreed to with me. And as far as me not making deals with people, making deals is what I do. So I'll tell you what, I'll modify Xanathar's memory, I'll keep the Castellanters here, all the Castellanters, even the Bone Devil one, the beautiful Bone Devil, and y'all can do whatever horribly wicked things you want to them.
Inji's got his fist clenched.
Castellanters stay here, Xanathar's memory erased.
Oh,
60%.
Sorry, go ahead.
The Xanathar has to stay here because I cannot teleport him. That's the deal I made with Xanathar. The Castellanters stay here, and y'all can do whatever you want to them. The Xanathar won't remember why he's mad at you, or that he was even mad at you.
I think Inji's
And
got his
he-
arms crossed and he's pacing.
And he refused to make an agreement to not make deals. Making
That's
deals
why
is
he's
his
pacing.
whole thing.
That's exactly.
I mean,
That's what has Inchi set off right now.
Inchi, it's really up to your mom if she wants to make deals. Like she's a grown woman.
And it's up to
The
him to
salesman-
leave her alone.
The salesman cuts you off and he raises his hand, and in front of each four of you, a spectral hand raises, and he says, and going through, and he's like really pulling out the going thrice. Make this deal now, or he'll take Victoro's deal.
All right, final call. All in favor? Yes.
I reach out my hand and I'm getting ready to shake.
Lincoln shakes. Huel, what do you do?
I'm thinking, but I'm in agreement. He's on board with the 60%. That gives him the
Huel
nod.
shake. Thorgren, what do you do?
I'm on yes.
Thorgren shakes. Inchi, what do you do?
Inchi stares daggers into Avi.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think he turns his back to the group and crosses his arms. Do what you
Inchi
need.
is out, so you are not shaking his hand.
Mm-hmm.
60% of the total of the Vault of Dragons will be taken from everybody else's cut. Is everybody okay with this?
Oh, yeah.
I thought we were doing a majority vote there, not individual.
No. Well, if Inshi's out, you can still give Avi 60% of the Vault of Dragons. It just won't come out of Inshi's cut. This is what y'all were planning to do anyway, because at the end of last session, Inshi wasn't going to make the deal.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. Each of the three of you reach forward, shake that hand, and you know that as soon as you touch the Vault of Dragons, Avi will get his 60%. And Lord Victoros screams, "Avi, you half-god! You traitor! Betrayer!" And Amala Castellanter shrieks, and time snaps back to normal. Give me just a second to put everybody back where they were.
Whew.
Yep. Okay, I think that's right. And it was Lord Victoro Castellanter's turn. Do we still have the turn order? Fuck yes, we do. That's what I'm fucking talking about, Roll20. There we go. That's a quality product. And Lord Victoro looks at the people in... Oh, fuck, I just closed Roll20. Give me just a second. Victoro looks at all of you. He is in shock. He has been bested by peasants, by monsters, by beings beneath him. But he accepts that fate. And he looks you, Thorgrin, dead in the eye. And he says, "See you in the hells. Flame Strike!" And he casts Flame Strike at 8th level. Each creature in a 10-foot radius. Each creature in a 10-foot radius centered on Xanathar needs to make a dexterity saving throw. So that is Sinesh of Thresh, Schema Weird Bottle, Xanathar, Thorgrin, and Inshi.
Is this a spell effect that I can see?
Yes, it's a dexterity saving throw, so you can see it coming.
Cool. I have Danger Sense. It gives me advantage on dex saves against spell effects that I can see.
Fantastic.
She.
19.
There we go. Dex saving throw.
Yep, and you need to beat a 22.
I got a 7.
7. The
Um,
Xanathars. Uh-huh.
Can
What's up?
Can I get down, Mr. President Inchi?
Or are you just going to take the brunt of it?
Yes, absolutely you can, but you will take Inshi's damage. You will
Okay.
take half of Inshi's damage plus the damage that was going to be done to you.
Okay, yeah. I'll accept that.
Oh, shoot.
Inshi, you will take half damage as well.
Okay.
Okay, the Xanathar is going to roll. He adds +2 to his dexterity. He got an 8. Emo is going to roll. He gets a +1 to his dexterity. He got a 6. Sinesh of Thresh is going to roll, getting a +4 to his dexterity. He got an 11. So everybody except Inshi is going to take full damage. At 8th level,
Yeah.
a creature takes 4d6 fire damage, or takes 6d6 fire damage and 6d6 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh.
That's gonna be fun.
Rolling the fire damage first.
You sure you want to take mine, Thorgrin?
24.
I got this.
Rolling the radiant damage. 20. For a total of 44 damage. Thorgrin, for you, that would be 66 damage.
Okay.
And she's 22.
Inshi, for you, that would be 22.
That would have put me in death save. Thank you.
Yeah. Perfect. Schema Weird Bottle goes flying backwards. Sinesh of Thresh steps back, his skin drying out instantly, and he falls to the floor. The Xanathar tries to quickly cover his eyes and turn around to block the blast, but it hits him, and he floats backwards. Thorgrin gets down, Mr. President, Inshi. Thorgrin, are you
so
in
I
death
dive
saves?
on top of you, taking all of the light and everything, and I'm just laying on you smoldering.
Oh, you're squishing me.
I'm just dead
Thorgrin.
weight. I'm down.
What's you're in death saves?
That would have put me at -2.
Yeah.
So I'm at 0.
Ooh.
So I'm good. I'm in death saves.
All right. It is Elzerna's turn. She is hiding upstairs in the closet. You hear from Amala Castellanter go, "No, no, my boy, my sweet baby boy, no, don't do this. Don't do this to me." Inshi, laying on top of you is your dwarf friend Thorgrin, who just jumped in front of a giant fire blast to save your life. Thorgrin is not moving. Lord Victoro Castellanter is breathing heavily, blood coming out of his nose, eyes, and mouth. Inchi, what do you do?
Shit. Is there like a medicine check I can do to try to help out Thorgrim right here?
There is.
All right. So what do I do? Just roll like a straight up medicine check to try to stabilize him?
Yes. If you have access to your character sheet, add your
Yes.
medicine skill.
And she wriggles out from under Thorgrim. Just, he's like double the weight of him. And as soon as he's able to roll him off and roll him onto his back, he tries to stabilize him with 11 plus, 5. So that's a 16.
16. Thorgrim's breathing goes from raspy to stabilized as you are able to do something about the massive burns to his back.
Vaseline.
You rub some Vaseline on his back. It is Captain Zardoz Zord's turn. The captain that only Thorgrim knows is actually a drow elf gangster in disguise. He pulls a spectral knife out of one of the bracers on his hand and he throws it towards the executioner cultist. I'm just going to bullshit this roll. That executioner falls down, bleeding out onto the floor. And then the robes collapse flat against the floor. Zardoz gets a second attack and throws it at the remaining executioner, who also gets hit right in the throat and falls down, along with his robes going flat to the floor. Sinesh of Thresh is going to make a death saving throw. Sinesh of Thresh got 1 successful save. There are no more cultists on this map. Thorgrim, it is your turn. You once again hear the sounds of battle and the laughter of a merry god. Ha ha ha! That's how you do it, boyo! Not only is it honorable to go down in battle, but saving your friend's life in the middle of it. Oh, one day you will join these Tranquiline halls, and we will feast on glory together. But not today. It is Schemo Weirdbottle's turn, and he turns towards Avi and says, "You rotten little bastard. I'm gonna find a way to finally send you back to the fucking hells." And Avi says, "But not today, though." Schemo rushes over to Sinesh of Thresh and makes a medicine check, and he is able to successfully stabilize Sinesh of Thresh. The Barbed Devil was charmed by Xanathar, and it once again attacks this spirit guardian that Schemo had made earlier. It is Xanathar's turn, and he shakes his head, and he turns around, and he looks at the chaos all around, and he focuses an I-beam on the Barbed Devil, and a disintegration ray comes out and strikes the Barbed Devil straight in the chest, and the Barbed Devil disappears into ash. It is Tenzero's turn, and the only thing you can hear from this area up here, where y'all made the trap door, is the sound of flesh ripping and the screams of a noble woman grow silent. Blinken, it is your turn. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna ignore that, and
Yeah, don't turn around.
yeah, I'm not gonna.
Definitely
deal
don't
with that
do
right
that.
now. Yeah, I'm gonna move up a little bit here so I could get a better range of Victoro and just basically shoot him and see if I could fucking kill the fucker. I'm
Okay,
gonna move up here.
go
and
ahead.
Try to hit him.
Yeah. Each of these squares is 5 feet. Or
Yeah.
if you're
I
doing
have
a
a
bow and arrow,
longbow,
I guess
yeah.
you don't need to be close. Yeah. Make that attack roll. You
Let me
need to beat
roll
a armor class 15.
Oh, 16, 20 total to hit him.
You successfully hit Victoro Castellanter. He is on his knees, bleeding from his eyes, nose, and mouth. He is bruised, and bits of his flesh show where he has taken bites, axes. I think he got a loot to the face at one point. A part of his face is burned where Sinesh tried to paralyze him with his acid. Where do you shoot, Lord Victoro Castellanter?
Well, I would imagine he was probably slowly going up. Like, he's probably on his knee trying to do that flame strike spell. So, I would probably try to aim for his neck.
Okay.
And then just shoot him through the neck there.
Roll that damage for me.
Alright. D6 plus dex. Alright. Roll this.
You managed to
So that'll be 9
Fantastic.
damage. Yeah.
This arrow is loosed by Blinken and it flies across the room over the heads of the kneeling Sinesh and Schemo. Avi the salesman watches the arrow travel, glee on his face. The arrow passes between the tentacles of the Xanathar and lands straight in the throat of Victoro Castellanter with a thunk. After it connects, Victoro tries to raise his hand, trying to catch the arrow, but it's already past him. And he falls. He sputters. Peasant. And he dies. The Castellanters are out of the game. Huel, it is your turn. What do you do?
Very informative. You're muted. Right away. There. Kirby?
Kirby!
There he is.
I was in shock of what just happened. Hugo, I'm gonna walk. I can't move my actual token, but I'm trying to move closer to Blinken.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I moved it, yeah.
All right, you are right beside Blinken.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Thorgan
Okay.
since he's down.
Okay, yep. Thorgrin's at 0 HP.
Oh, I'm casting at the 3rd level. It's 22 health.
Oh. Okay.
Thorgrin, the echoes of your god's laughter ring in your ears. For the second time, you wake up. Inchi is safe beside you, looking at you, a jar of Vaseline in his hands. You sit up. Your chain.
I'd like to say that the first thing he sees is Inchi giving him mouth to mouth.
Thorgrin, you're awakened by the scent of the sewers and maybe a pancake ball. And you see this goblin mouth inches from your mouth.
I regret
That's the song
everything I've done.
That's the song I'm singing. Sense of the sewer.
Inchi, you 100% think that your almost mouth to mouth saved him.
Yes, over a fireball wound, yeah. And she pulls back up, grinning full teeth in his face. You're awake. I saved you.
You heard something like Monshori.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be laying on my stomach, puking my guts up.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, you saved him, Inchi, and that's my turn.
You said it was 26?
22, right?
22 I rolled.
22, okay.
And for the last round of combat here, Victoro Castellanter breathes out his death rattle, and all of his robes and his golden armor fall flat against the floor. His body disappeared. The salesman stands up and gives a slow clap to all of you. My. That was incredible. Really, I don't think I've ever seen a fight that good. No, that was the best fight I've ever seen. And he slowly starts walking over to Victoro's clothes. And the Xanathar turns around and says, Avi, Avi, what the hells are you doing down here? Huh? And Avi says, Now, Zanny, we have our business and you owe me your payment next week from the casino, but this is between me and my other clients. And he starts digging through Victoro's clothes and he pulls out a soul coin and he pockets that and he says, Well, I believe my business here is done. And he looks over at you, Thorgrin, Inchi, and gives a look at Blinken and Huel, gives you a little wink, snaps his fingers, and disappears.
And she wipes the saliva from his lips as he watches him go.
Blinken and Huel, you hear the rattling of bones dragging along the stone floor behind you. You turn around and you see Tenzuro, the bone devil, blood dripping from his mouth and his claws, and the bits of bone that stick out of his face like spikes. He looks at you, Blinken, and he cocks his head to the side, and then he runs over towards this glowing mirror, and he jumps right through it and disappears.
Yep, still don't know what that is.
Oh.
Why did he just do that? Blinken.
What?
Did you just say that?
I was gonna pull out an arrow and say, "Here, boy, fetch," and throw it. I don't know.
I can still taste it. Why is there pancake? Oh my god!
Oh yeah, I point at Thorgan. I forgot about that. That's gross.
The Ruby Rabbits all rush to surround Sinesh Thresh, giving a cautious eye to the beholder in front of them, and they pick up their co-captain, Sinesh, or Captain Wolfenstein picks up Sinesh and holds him in his arms. And he looks over to you, Thorgrid, and he says, "Dwarf, which way out of this cursed dungeon?"
I'm going to point at Blinken, and I'm just like heaving right now.
And then I'm like, oh god, right? Yeah, that's gross. And then I'm like, that way, boys, and I point
Fling.
towards the,
Which
I'll be like, yeah, this way. And I point to the stairs.
When you point, he looks in that direction, his tongue comes out of his mouth and his tail wags, and he and the Ruby Rabbits rush off in that direction. And they run up the staircase. And Captain Zardoz Zord steps forward and goes, "Well, that was most entertaining. The lot of you too, Xanathar, will need to come to my fair. It's opening soon. You could be the show-stopping act, each and every one of you. But if you don't mind, I have clowns to attend to." And he also prances out of the room and up the stairs.
Did he say clouds? And I look at the crew.
He's the captain of the Sea Maidens Fair.
Well, yeah,
all
I know.
those clowns and jesters, yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
We just killed these Castellator clowns. He probably just has some of his own.
I guess that's fair.
I'm going to bring you all into this room with Schemo and Xanathar. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm hiding
Thorgrin.
behind Blinken as we walk in, like his shadow. And I'm staring at Xanathar the entire time, sweating.
Yeah. Inchi, you help Thorgrin up to his feet, and Thorgrin, you catch your breath, get some as clean air as you can in this demon dungeon. And the Xanathar looks at all of you and says, "Well, I really thought that I was going to have to do most of the heavy lifting here, but it looks like you guys had this under control." And he opens his mouth really wide, and you hear his jaw pop in a few places. And then telekinetically, he makes a cigar float out from behind his head. You don't know where it was stored or where it came from. And he says, "Any of you boys got a light?"
Yeah, here you go. And she has a bonfire.
Nice! Character development from
That's
Inchi.
good. Yeah.
And Xanathar goes, nice. Inchi, you're a reliable guy. You're a very reliable guy. I see why Nilhor likes you. And he floats the cigar over to the bonfire. He lights it on a coal and he brings it back to his mouth. And his mouth the whole time is just slightly open. He's holding the cigar in his teeth, and he'll take a puff of it. And you can hear his ragged, monstrous breathing as he telepathically speaks in all of your minds. And he says, "Well, as I said to you all earlier, for helping me avoid whatever curses the Castellanters were going to place upon me, you all be rewarded very handsomely. Now," and he floats the cigar out of his mouth and he twirls it through the air, and he says, "Now, I can make that a reward in gold or gemstones, or I can give you a little discount on any guild activities in the cities. If you plan on doing any trade or opening any businesses, it's the fees that'll kill you. I can give you a certain discount on those things. And I can promise that my guys won't be coming around to collect a protection fee. So, which one would you boys like?"
Ooh. Hey, guys, that last one sounds like a good deal.
That's what I was going to say. I think if we're going to open this bar up, it would probably be good.
Have some extra security.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the plan.
Yeah. Xanathar, number 2.
Yeah, Inchi, my new buddy,
Number 2.
what's up?
That option
Number
2, please, sir.
Option 2, Inchi, I like a monster that isn't afraid to get into business, okay? Don't ever let these surface dwellers keep you down. We're as good as them, okay? That's the Thieves Guild guarantee. He says,
If
"Inchi,
not
I expect
better."
you to run. Inchi, you're the leader of this crew, so I expect you to run point on all the business. Whenever you're ready to do all the paperwork, come by the guild hideout, and I'll make sure it all goes smoothly. And I'll make sure none of the carpenters' guilds or the ale makers' guilds give you any trouble. Understand me?"
I understand you. Yes, sir.
And he says,
I might need
And I
some
don't
help
know-
writing.
"Oh, we got people for that, Inchi. Me and
Oh,
you,
good.
we're the bosses. We ain't gotta write nothing. Hey, don't ever put your name on anything. and he like winks at you, but it's weird because it's only one eye. And he says, "And I don't know what business you alls had with the Castellantas. I'm gonna choose to ignore that from now. But make sure that you don't interfere in any of my businesses or my bigger plans." And he says that looking at the three of you, Blinken, Huel, and Thorgrim.
I nod.
I'm still holding
What,
my
me?
weight.
No, I wouldn't mess with you. That's all. That's all I got. I'm pointing to him, pointing to me. He's the one you gotta watch out for.
Just selling out Thorgrim.
I'm like hiding behind that little wooden bleacher up to the right.
What do you mean I'm the
Phil
one he
says-
has to look out for?
Huel says he's the one that carved the Thieves Guild logo on the Castellanter's door.
Oh Jesus!
You did it.
No.
No.
Okay. And Xanathos says, well, boys, I'll be seeing you again. Have a good night. Get home safe. And with a small push of air and a papa-s, the Xanathar disappears. And you are alone in this room with the clothes of Lord Victoro Castellanter and Schemo Weirdbottle.
Schemo, we'll
Oh
talk
my
later.
God.
Is he dead, or is he fine?
Oh, he's alive.
Schemo's
Victoro?
fine.
Not like that. I mean, like hurt. Like I'll go over and check him out as soon as.
Schemo is severely, like, very, very burned. You said you go over to check on him?
Yeah, as soon as I hear that pop and know Xanathar's gone, I'll go over.
You go over and you look over at Schemo, and he holds out his arm to you where the flame strike actually burned through his clothes and really, really burned the hand that he uses to pick the notes on his guitar. The ones that are on the neck of the guitar. And he holds out his hand to you. He needs help, but he's too ashamed to actually look you in the eyes.
That's alright, Schemo. You know, even if Brogan died over there, I would have offered 50% as well. And I'm going to cast Healing Word again at the 3rd level.
Oh no, I probably
He-
offered 20.
Huel, wouldn't you say that Schemo like looks at you with a little bit of surprise that you're not angry at him, that you're not yelling at him, that you're being kind to him? And then Blinken, when you say 20, he kind of laughs a bit and he says, yeah, I wasn't there for the negotiations. I would have started with 25%. Guys, I'm really sorry. I didn't. The Doom Raiders, they're my family, but I don't agree with everything that they do, and I just didn't know what to do. You know, you captured me. You told me about this axe, and I didn't tell them nothing. Okay, all right. I still don't know what I'm gonna do about them, but you guys, most of you guys have been good to me, so I'm gonna stick by the deal that we made. Me and you guys.
All right.
Yeah, I've been real good to you. Give me the dagger.
Okay.
Um,
Jesus Christ.
Huel.
Okay.
3 on that healing.
Cool.
My bad, I was muted. And Dorgan, and I'll go over and.
How many more spells do you have? We are fully refreshed, more or less, except me. I'm kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
How many spells do you have left?
A couple.
Are you able to disguise yourself again?
Oh, of course. And I use the
gonna
disguise kit.
I'm
And
gonna
self.
point at Victoro and be like, he's dead. If is dead, no one knows. If you disguise yourself as Lord Victoro, we can literally rob his entire estate right
Okay,
now.
I don't care.
We
I'm
have-
going towards Sid
All
Girl.
we have to do is remove, get rid of, any bodies.
I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
I'm still concentrating on this disguise on
Elzerna.
Alzern or wherever
Elzern.
she is.
Oh,
yeah,
that
I'm
is
thinking about
definitely
it.
broken.
Yeah.
That is definitely broken. You are more than 30
Oh,
feet
oh.
away from her.
Yep. I'm still thinking about it as if I'm concentrating on it. I'm like, oh, wait a second.
Speaking of Elzerna, I'm gonna run over there and get her and
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we burn these
All right.
clothes, let's go check on things upstairs, maybe.
Schemo says, wait, one thing. And he runs over to Victoro's clothes and he kicks him, expecting a body to be there, and there's nothing there. And he goes, oh, God damn it. I wanted to piss on his corpse. And he goes, wait. And he digs through the clothes and he pulls out Victoro's studded gold armor. That was, it's actually a special piece of armor. You get a bit of treasure from him.
Well, I was gonna say, I want to loot all the bodies very quickly and just toss it into the briefcase. Because we gotta get it
Oh.
on before the guards show up.
Even grab the clothes, too, and everything.
Yeah, I'm
The
just
only
I'm
thing that would
everything.
Yeah, you have a bunch of cultist robes. That's it. They don't leave behind any possessions or soul coins. From Victoro, you get a ring of protection and some glamored studded leather.
Ring of and glamour studded. All right.
Ring of protection gives +1 to AC of whoever is wearing it.
Yep.
And the glamour studded leather gives you +1 AC, and you can conceal the armor. You can make it look like a normal set of clothing.
Oh, that's cool.
And Schemo again kicks the robes of Victoro Castellanter and goes, "Got what you fucking deserved, noble piece of shit." All right, and you all scamper up the stairs, and you go back to where Elzerna was hiding. When you get up the stairs, the Ruby Rabbits and Zardoz Zord is gone, disappeared. Hopefully they made it out safe. You can hear alarm bells outside the walls. And you know that you probably need to get out of here. You step into the preparation room, and Elzerna goes, "Mr. Blanken, is that you?"
I said, yeah, it's safe. Come on up.
And Elzerna falls out of the closet she was hiding in, bringing a bunch of different costumes with her. And little Inchi goes, "Oh my gods, it was getting stuffy in there." And Elzerna holds in her hands the legendary golden axe. And this is Schemo's first time seeing it since y'all successfully heisted it. And he goes, Miss Elzerna,
Hands off.
may I?
No, we need to do this at the fucking spot.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Y'all go out the nearest door, which would be right here, and you shuffle out into the night, and you can see that it is confusion and chaos around here. All the nobles and students that you teleported out of the school, Avi just teleported them right outside of the school, so they're still on the school grounds, and they're all like screaming. The parents are like rushing, trying to find their children. It's really only been, I think, about maybe 3 minutes max. With the way D&D combat timing works.
Yeah.
There are guards running around. There are falcons flying around. You can see the Griffin cavalry rider, Griffin McElroy, and his Griffin swooping around in the night, protecting the border of the school as a siren goes off. And you hear one of the guards say, relax everyone. Force Grey will be here soon." And you all rush off into the nearest dark sidewalk you can see and get the hells out of El Torchel Villa, making your way back to, I assume, Trollskull Manor.
Yeah, that would be the safe bet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As y'all are heading that way, we're going to do a little montage around the city of Waterdeep for the Part 1 finale. And then we'll have a scene with y'all in Trollskull Manor, and that will be that.
Interesting.
This is going to be a little bit indulgent on my part, but I'm the DM, so I get to do that.
Fair.
All hell DM.
You're goddamn right, son.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
how I felt with Mass Effect, assholes.
Okay, I have a script for this and everything. Okay. Off near the west of Waterdeep, in the Field of Triumph, close to the west gate of Waterdeep, which is not used that much anymore, we see Waterdeep's high security prison. And inside that prison, we see Zaraj the Hunter lifting crates that have about 5 people each in them. She is pushing it up in the air and bringing it down to her chest. She is working out, building up her orc barbarian muscles. Nearby her, Istrid is reaching through the bars of this communal cell they share with about 50 other prisoners, and she is offering a guard a couple gold coins. That guard takes the gold coins and hands Istrid a tray of food with well-done steaks and vegetables, and even a bottle of wine. And Davil is sitting in the center of the cell, strumming a small harp while addressing his newest fans. His fellow inmates, the hardened criminals of Waterdeep, gather around for the show, and we notice they've all dyed their hair black. And Davil says, so yeah, this song was written by a friend of ours, Chani Jash. I hope you all like it. Well, I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I see this puny little thing skulk into sight. So I creep up from behind. I put a knife up to his neck. I make it clear I'm not looking for a fight. I say, give me all you got. I want your gold, man, not your life. But if you try and make a move, I won't think twice. He says, now you can have my gold, but first I gotta know what made you want to live this kind of life. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked, especially in the sewers of the Xanathar Guild, where the monster mobster himself floats along a hallway, his goons stepping to the side to make room for him. As the Xanathar puffs on a cigar, lost in thought, as he telekinetically pulls along a giant glass fishbowl that floats behind him. Inside that bowl is Xanathar's best friend, his only friend in the world. A single, well-fed goldfish swimming through a small decorative castle. Gold, it don't fall from trees. But Tenzuro the Bone Devil falls out of a mirror that's in the inside Castellanter Villa. He knew that this teleportation mirror was there, and he stands up. He is ready to destroy the servants and staff of his parents. Long has he waited for the power to create this much chaos. I got lords to pay. I got mouths to feed. Bram Stoker Cause sits in the soup hut of Goblin Village, lecturing goblins and animal folk on academic theories of freedom, while Alcy, the Den Mother, cleans dishes in a tub. She looks out the window and sees the goblin younglings training with swords and bows, being taught to aim for the neck. There ain't nothing in the deep for free. The artificer shoves a handful of gold coins into a pouch, her entire life savings. It's not enough to pay Dr. Avi to heal her, but she knows a few illegal whorehouses she can shake down to make up for the rest. Artie leaves Blackstaff Tower and sees her boss, the Blackstaff herself, giving orders and pay to the rest of the Griffin Cavalry. From now on, they'll be on patrol 24 hours a day. Oh no, I can't slow down. And the yawning portal is never slow. Bonnie carefully rushes through the crowd, dropping off mead to a dwarf and wine for an elf named Shazafrad. She shows her white teeth and she smiles as she delivers a glass of the tavern's strongest whiskey to Lady Growlhound, who does not even bother to look at Bonnie. Lady Growlhound has plans on her mind, and she absent-mindedly fiddles with the pouch in her dress pockets. A pouch containing 5 very special gold coins. Oh, I can't hold back. Captain Zardod Zord watches his crew of clowns as they hold the ropes they are using to raise these cloth sidings for a massive, colorful tent. The Docks Ward will host his fair this year, and he plans to make a killing on the tickets alone. His squad of drow security drop a heavy chest in front of their captain. He opens it, seeing dozens of hand cannons, fresh from Luskan. The captain smiles and begins to hand out these hand cannons to his jesters. Though you know, I wish I could. Avi, the used cart salesman, floats 20 feet up in the air, dancing, listening to Davil Starsong sing to the rest of the inmates. He dances with reckless abandon. He's not really one for plans. He's more about taking advantage of the moment. But even when he was at his full power, he couldn't have planned a night better than this. Soon the whole city would come around to his new way of seeing things. No more would the guilds or lords have a monopoly on greed. Soon his gold would let everyone have a chance to make it to the top, if they work hard enough. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. And finally, we see a woman walking down the high road. She looks like a halfling, but actually, she's a succubus from the deepest layer of the hells. She flew in earlier tonight and disguised herself to avoid the stares of mortals. She can smell the chaos of Waterdeep, monsters in the sewers, devils in the alleys, thieves and gangsters in every shadow, and the scent of Asmodeus hanging over the city like a fog. But those aren't her problems. She just needs to find her fiancé and get the hells out. She pulls a handkerchief out of her pocket and ties it around her face to block the scents. A fine black silk handkerchief with a decorative pattern of small golden keys. And, back at Troll Skull Manor, the half pints, Elzerna, and Schema Weirdbottle open the door to see Destry Castellanter laying on the floor. We are now going to roll to see if Destry survived.
Lad, get up! Start shaking him.
Oh, I thought this dude left.
He did leave. I teleported him.
Destry was one of the first people I met in this city. He can't die.
All right. I don't have Destry's token. Oh, shit. Roll 20. Don't quit on me now.
Oh, Cherie.
Mon chéri.
God damn it.
All right. Real quick, I'm going to roll a d4. Can y'all see that in the chat?
Yep.
Awesome. Destry's first death saving throw. 15. That's a success. Second one. 13. That's a success. Third one.
Oh.
17. As y'all walk in the door of Troll Skull Manor, Destry Castellanter lies unconscious but breathing on the floor by the bar. Lif was standing over him, confused as to how this person even got here, and when you all come in the door, Lif looks up at you, surprised. You all have successfully completed another heist. You have taken out the Castellanters. You even got Xanathar to forget that you framed him for a crime. You got away with it scot-free. How do you celebrate?
Hero's crying. He sees Destry on the ground. He's like, no! Don't die! He comes over. He thinks he's alive. He's like, all right, what are we drinking?
Schemo reaches behind the bar and pulls out that bottle of Firewine whiskey he asked Lift to keep cold, and he says, "Everybody gets one, except for you, Elzerna." And she goes, "Oh."
Yeah, guys, like I'm like huddle with just
I'll give her a
Oh.
sip or two.
Thorgan.
No one's looking.
Thorgrim, roll a sleight of hand.
All right, maybe just a sip.
I mean, I don't think anyone's looking. Sleight of hand 6.
It's
Everyone's
fantasy. We're just
looking.
getting a
Everyone's
kid
looking.
drunk.
I just
She like raises it to her lips, and like as soon as the smell hits her, she goes, "Ugh!" And she places it back down on the counter.
Yeah.
And she says, "Thank you, Mr. Angel, but I don't think I'll be partaking of that tonight. Lift your strongest glass of apple juice." And she looks very proud of herself.
I'm
There
just
you
gonna
go.
down it like in a sip.
That's what we'll do.
I'm kind of huddle with like lean in, like when you lean at a bar, you know, and like,
Yeah.
like man,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to take. Like, who's gonna take care of this kid? You know, like,
I mean,
I thought y'all were
are
going
you
to take care of
her
it.
mother? Are you her mother, Thorgan?
I'm sorry. Did you speak to my? Don't you dare speak to me or my child ever again.
Jesus Christ.
I just watched you try to give your child alcohol. Hold on.
Look, he said
You
it's his
questioning how I
child.
raised my child now.
He said he's a
You
parent,
couldn't
not a
make me
good parent.
Listen, we can all be mothers, okay? And I think we gotta lay low for like a month or something like that.
Yeah, we've done a lot. We need to celebrate now and figure out what to do next time.
We'll go out. We'll buy a bunch of food. We'll lay low for a month.
Well, I'm gonna go and get these chains reforged into something more convenient to use. They're very loud to walk around with.
Just clanking the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Schema
whole
says,
run.
What if you made them into like two jagged knives that were like really big knives, and you just kept a short chain in between them, and you could use them like nunchucks?
Wouldn't you still be clanking those, Schemo?
Point is to
Yeah,
get
but
rid
not
of
as
the chain.
much.
That
Whatever.
does sound really cool,
No
though.
imagination.
You should do it, Thorgan. At least keep them. You can take them on and off.
I mean, I like
I'm
the
gonna
idea.
pull out a pen and paper, and I'm just gonna sit there and drink and draw. And I'm drawing a club in the shape of what's his name? Fucking Schemo. Just a club in the shape of him that I can use to beat people.
Inchi, Schemo raises a shot glass to you, and you have a shot glass of your own. It's full of like delicious Firewine whiskey, and he says, "We've come a long way, haven't we, buddy?"
It depends if you give me the dagger.
He holds out his other hand, and in it is the Blink dagger. The dagger that if you throw it, you can teleport to where that dagger was twice per day.
And she grins and does the gimme thing with his hands, trying to snatch it. Yeah.
Yeah, he hands it over to you, and he just leaves his drink in the air, and he turns
Well,
around
okay,
to you,
wait.
blinking. Uh-huh.
No, if he does get the dagger, and she then takes the hilt of the dagger and clinks it to a shot glass. Yeah,
All
we've
right.
gone a long way.
Yeah, Schemo drinks to that. Blinken, as you're all sitting around celebrating and joking, you can feel the stone of Aranax in that necklace, or you keep it in like a necklace around your neck, right?
I put it in a pouch, like on the belt.
Oh, okay. Aranax wants to be part of the festivities. He wants to join in on the fun.
And I shrug and says, "All right, let's take you out." And I just kind of like point and say, "Here you go," and release him.
All right. You release Aranax. Your hand burns for a little bit. Don't worry about rolling the damage.
Yeah.
And the young gold dragon Aranax pops out, and he looks around excited. His tail wags, and his head bops up and down. And he runs around. And Schemo, a little bit tipsy, goes, "Big dragon! Can I ride it? I want to ride it." And Elzerna, noticing that your hand is a little bit burned, Blinken, kind of absent-mindedly strums the golden axe and says, "Mr. Blinken." And Blinken, your hand heals. It seems like Elzerna is developing some kind of bardic power.
I kind of notice that, and then I look at her and kind of nod and give her a wink and says, "Well, looks like you're learning something."
Oh, hold
Aaron.
on.
What's up?
I'm going to ask her for the mandolin.
She puts the mandolin on the counter where everybody can see it. It is shining, shimmering, and gold. The golden axe, the axe of legends.
You did good, girl. Here, have another puppy. And and she's gonna draw from the deck of illusion.
Okay.
Oh my god,
No.
what is it?
No!
Another dragon.
Jesus Christ.
I draw the Ace of Hearts. Red dragon appears.
Okay.
Oh god.
No shit.
Yo.
There's another
Oh.
dragon in the bar right now. Aranax immediately starts playing with it like two dogs fighting. His feet stomp around, and the spectral dragon makes no noise as it plays with him. And Elzerna looks on excitedly and happily. And Schemo looks at the golden mandolin, the golden axe, the axe of his dead friend Froggy, and he says, "Oh no! What in
And
the hells did those nobles do to you?" What do you say, Thorgrim?
I was going to grab it, seeing him stare at it.
He actually reaches forward to it, but with just one finger extended, like he just is gonna touch it. He touches the
Slap.
golden man. He goes, "Hey, what the hell's, man?
You buy dinner first before you touch it."
Oh my gods, I've known this thing longer than you've been alive, boyo." And he quickly reaches out and touches it and dispels this illusion magic that was on it. And instantly, this golden, shiny paint fades, and you see what Froggy's axe actually looked like. Etched into it is the names of various bars all over Faerun. There are paintings on it of various bands that the Doom Raiders have played with. There's Schemo's name, Istrid's name, Davil's name, Zaraj the Hunter, and Froggy Weirdbottom. And he goes, "Now that's a guitar." And he says, "Do I have permission to play my own guitar, Thorgrim?"
I mean, he lied to us about how much money he owed because he didn't straight up
You
tell us.
just played the fucking song. Shut up.
Morgan.
I swear to God, he's gonna take it and run.
He
He
gave
picks
me
it
a
up.
cool dagger. Let's play.
And he runs away. Or no, he picks it up.
Fucking know it.
And he begins playing a song, and you recognize it as the only Doom Raiders song that's kind of happy. The chorus says, "I am not afraid to keep on living. I am not afraid to walk this world." And we begin to fade out on the yawning portal. You all have much to do, but tonight is about celebrating. Don't worry about opening the bar. Don't worry about the Vault of Dragons. Don't worry about Lady Growlhound or Xanathar or the Doom Raiders. You'll be able to get to all of that. Because what is a thief if not a relentless optimist? And that's where we're going to call it.
All right. That is good.
I think this was pretty good for a mid-campaign finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Got a touch there for a minute.
That was fucking fun, guys.
I thought we were going to have to fight Xanathar for a minute.
Well,
Yeah, no, clever there at the end, Thorgrim.
Well, I I've been asking around, like, hey, if you're in this situation, what would you do, right? And a lot of people are like, well, just match it and kill the guy and figure out what to do from there. And I'm like, okay, well, what if I just don't have to?
Yeah, no, good on making Xanathar forget.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
Inchi
good.
was like hell bent on not hurting Xanathar, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, he can at least forget, right?
And
Yeah,
she
no, that was good.
appreciates
That was even better than making him disappear. That's great because now Xanathar can still be a part of y'all's shenanigans
For now.
for now.
Until I
For
convince Inchi to become the crime lord he was meant to be. It is your destiny.
Me and my
Embrace the
stream.
hatred.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in a month or so.
In a month or so. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, this finale was like